I'd like to call the June 10th, 2013 meeting of the Board of Education to order. First item, invocation. Ms. Etheridge.
Good evening. I'd like to read another short story from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, one of my favorite little coffee books. Look for the extraordinary in the ordinary. I heard a story about two workers who were approached by a reporter. The reporter asked the first worker, "What are you doing?" His response was to complain that he was virtually a slave, an underpaid bricklayer who spent his days wasting his time, placing bricks on top of one another. The reporter asked the second worker the same question. His response, however, was quite different. "I'm the luckiest person in the world," he said. "I get to be part of an important and beautiful pieces of architecture. I help turn simple pieces of brick into exquisite masterpieces." They were both right. The truth is, we see in life what we want to see. If you search for ugliness, you'll find plenty. If you want to find fault with other people, your career, or the world in general, you'll certainly be able to do so. But the opposite is also true. If you look for the extraordinary in the ordinary, you can train yourself to see it. This bricklayer sees cathedrals within pieces of brick. The question is, can you? Can you see the extraordinary that exists in the world today, the perfection of the universe in action, the extraordinary beauty of nature, the incredible miracle of human life? To me, it's all a matter of intention. There is so much to be grateful for, so much to be in awe about. Life is precious and extraordinary. Put your attention on this fact, and little, ordinary things will take on a whole new meaning. Thank you.
Okay, could we have a moment of silence? Thank you. Now, Miss Diane Newbern, principal at Currituck County High School, will introduce the person who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening, Dr. Dobney, Ms. Scholler, and members of the board. It's my pleasure tonight to introduce to you from our Junior Air Force ROTC, Cadet Staff Sergeant Christopher Grimes, who will come forward and lead you in the pledge. And before he does that, we want to take a moment to use a teachable moment and remind our audience. One of the things that our cadets, as well as the student body at Currituck County High School, learn is that in the pledge, there is no comma between nation and under, and therefore when we recite the pledge every day, we do not pause. We say it as one continuous phrase. So tonight, as Christopher leads us, I'm going to ask that everyone follow his lead for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. Okay, the school spotlight this month is also on the high school. Ms. Newbern.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure to first introduce to you our Beta Club sponsor, one of them, Selena Jarvis, who could be here tonight, and our 2012-2013 Beta Club president, Mallory Miller.
Good evening. This year, Miss Cosnahan, Mary Cosnahan, and I took over the Beta Club, and we reorganized the way we do and think about community service for the Beta Club. Instead of having kids randomly on their own come up with community service where they mowed their grandmother's yard and babysat their sister, we truly wanted to make it a community event. So we, with the help of the organizations throughout the community, organized events for students to participate. We required that they participate in 6 events to remain eligible for the Beta Club. And our president, Mallory Miller, is going to tell you a little bit about some of those events that we did this year.
Hello. This year, we helped over 20 organizations and completed 1,522 hours. We did 30 events. Some of the organizations we helped were Kids Walk for Kids with Cancer. We also did Relay for Life. We did a lot of work with the lower Currituck Food Pantry. We helped at Central, Jarvisburg, and Griggs Elementary Schools. We helped with the Ruitons Club and the Boy Scouts. And we did events at the Currituck House and Centera Nursing Home.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Great. That is really amazing. Helps the community, gives a different meaning to the Beta Club. So thank you, Ms. Jarvis and Ms. Cosnahan. Mallory, you did a good job. Thank you.
Mallory was too modest to say, but as the Beta president, she earned our Youth Volunteer of the Year award. And also under her leadership and the sponsors, we recognize the Beta Club as our civic organization volunteer of the year.
Oh, that's great.
This year. At this time, I'm pleased to present to you Miss Missy Swain and 3 of our students who were leaders in our Ag Day, which involved Currituck County High School partnering with other agencies and providing a learning opportunity for all of the 3rd graders in the county. Ms. Swain.
Good evening. My name is Mary Kate Morgan. I'm Brittany Daniel.
And I'm Callie James.
And we are proudly representing the Currituck FFA chapter. Tonight we are here to give you a presentation on our Digging into Agriculture Day that took place this past March. 3 years ago, this program was implemented in Currituck County, and every year it has gotten bigger. The purpose of the Digging into Agriculture Day is to promote agricultural literacy and to further children's interest in agriculture. We want students to understand the importance of agriculture and how it is not just strictly farming, but impacts almost every aspect of our daily lives.
The 284 students were divided into groups of about 15 and were led by high school agriculture students. The groups rotated through 20 ag-related booths for 10 minutes each. They transitioned from 10 indoor stations to 10 outdoor stations.
High school agriculture students volunteer to run booths and lead groups, as said before. We also invite local businesses which do demonstrations for the 3rd graders. Some examples of student-led booths include our hunter safety team working with Albemarle Homeschool to teach archery. High school students also bring in their animals to show the 3rd graders. Some of these animals include pig, cows, goats, and chickens.
The interactive stations were not just student-led, but were also sponsored by local businesses that wanted to help teach the 3rd graders about the different aspects of agriculture. For instance, Manio Aquarium brought touch tanks so the kids could learn about environmental natural resources. Dominion Power taught them agricultural mechanical engineering, and the Cooperative Extension Center taught them plant growth development.
We would like to thank our CTE Director, Ms. Wilkins, for supporting us, Farm Bureau for providing goodie bags. Thank you to all the businesses and organizations that attended, as well as the 3rd grade teachers and parents that came.
Tonight, we will show you a video that was produced by Austin Brown, a digital media student.
Let me tell you about the farm. All my friends are in the barn. Like farmer's wife. Don't you make me say it twice. Sunny day, smelling hay. Go to church and learn to pray. Cornbread, feather bed, buttermilk. Scratch my head. Brown cow, catch me out. Come on, mule.
job here? Yes, I remember. No cockroach this time. Job here? Yes, look at that. No cockroaches. What's your favorite food so far today?
Pickup truck, muffler out. Welcome to the sunny south. Working third, KFC, CMA, and SEC.
I just like all the animals.
Sharks! Sharks, the turtles. What else did y'all see? Fishing. Fishing. What about y'all? Y'all too. What y'all see? What's your favorite anything so far today?
I thought you meant
Cool. You like the reptiles and snakes and stuff? Did y'all hold any? You did? Was it scary? You have a lizard?
Sharks!
Shark, the turtle? Reptiles and snakes and stuff.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. It's Superintendent Scholler and myself were both down at Ag Day, and it was really nice to see how excited the third grade students got when they went from station to station and, to learn about the different aspects of agriculture. Ms. Swain, how many years is this, 2?
This is year 3.
This is year 3? Great. We really appreciate what you're doing to help educate the younger kids in the county and what FFA is doing. And thank you, Mary Kate, Brittany, and Callie. Okay, next, student recognition. We have Teresa Sawyer and Vicki Hampton from the North Carolina Association of Teacher Assistants presenting the award.
Good evening, Dr. Dobney, Ms. Schiller, and the rest of the board. Thank you for taking a few minutes. Let's take a few minutes of your time to, on behalf of the North Carolina Teacher Assistants Association, to present this award or scholarship to Brent Grottman. Brent, if you come forward, please. Here we have a certificate, and we have a check for cash in here for $100.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Brent. Congratulations. And I'd like to also mention once more that Teresa Sawyer was the state Teacher Assistant of the Year. So once again, congratulations, Teresa. Next, Superintendent Scholler and the board will recognize our outgoing student board member, Jonathan Jackson.
Jonathan, could you step forward, please?
Of course.
We would just like to say how much we appreciate your work on our board. You've done a great job as a student board member. You've been very entertaining and informative and enthusiastic, and you always gave us very good input, and we appreciate that very much.
Okay.
And we enjoyed your speech on Saturday. Jonathan
thank
was
you.
a salutatorian, for those who don't know, and he will be attending the University of Virginia next fall. So congratulations, and thank you.
Oh, come on, you got to get a picture with the board here.
This will be one for the dorm room. One more. Dr. Dominic, I get you to slide over just a little bit that way. There you go. Stand high. That's better. Thank you.
Make a nice pin with that.
I would like to reiterate what Superintendent Scholler said. I must have attended, over the course of my career, maybe 30, 35 high school graduations, and the speech that Jonathan gave had to be the best speech that I ever heard at a high school graduation. It was really fun. It was really entertaining, kept people, focused. So, once again, thank you very much, Jonathan.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, next, approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion for approval?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next, work session update. 4 o'clock, the board met in a work session and heard a presentation on the audit contract. We also discussed the capital outlay budget. We heard an exceptional children's report, and we also heard the first reading on the 6, 7, and 8,000 level policies. Next, student school board member report.
First and foremost, I would just like to say thank you to the board, to Superintendent Scholler, and to Mrs. Yvette. All of y'all have helped me very much through this, and it's been a pleasure to work with all of you. Project graduation, we had that recently after graduation. It was a very long night. Miss Newbern can tell you all about that. Go-karting was my favorite part. That's probably because I was a little better than some. But, it was very fun. And overall, I would just like to say thank you to all the teachers who came out and stayed from, 9 o'clock to about 8 o'clock the next morning. And we thank you for all your contributions. All the students greatly appreciated them.
And I would just like to say congratulations and thank you to Jonathan for his years of service as a student board member. He's been a great mentor to me and Rick, I'm sure, too. And I would also like to remind the board that Rick and I, along with Tyler Carter and Suzanne Mullins, will be heading to Governor's School, North Carolina Governor's School, this weekend, and we're very excited to have this opportunity, so thank you.
I suppose I'd just like to echo the sentiments of both Jonathan and Thomas and thank the students, staff, and teachers of Currituck County School for an excellent year.
Great. Thank you all. Next item, field trip request.
Yes, board members, we have one field trip request for the state FFA convention, June 18th through the 20th in Raleigh.
Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Next, consent agenda. Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next item, public comment session. We didn't have anybody sign up. Next, information items. Our next work session will be June 28th at the Knapp Professional Learning Center, and that will be at 9 o'clock in the morning. And our next school board meeting will be June 28th at the Knapp Professional Learning Center, and that will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, next item, board member comments. Ms. Etheridge?
Yes, I would just like to congratulate all the seniors that graduated this year from Knapp Early College High School as well as Currituck County High School. I hope you enjoy your summer, whether you're going to take the summer off or work for the summer and going to school in the fall or whatever path you choose. I wish you the best. And for our teachers and staff, have a wonderful summer. I hope you rest up for the fall.
Mr. Simmons?
Since our last board meeting, I've had a chance to go around to some of the schools. I had a chance to go to Shawboro Elementary School for their mall days, where I believe it was the third graders had a chance to do supply and demand, where they had the chance to build small projects and sell them. It was very interesting. I had a chance to go to Moyock Elementary School and see their kindergarten play. I believe it was called Go Fish. Ms. Kraft and I sat there and laughed so hard, and we keep looking at each other with comments that they made, and we make them back to each other and still laugh. I had a chance today to go to Currituck County Middle School to their 8th grade graduation and see how well our students are doing in the middle school. I was really pleased. Knapp Early College graduation, Currituck County High School graduation. I had a chance to go to both of those, which the rest of the board members did. Very impressive to see our kids graduate. Last but not least, Jonathan Jackson. What a great job Jonathan's done. I always put a smile on your face. Remember these words, Jonathan. Vote for Jonathan Jackson, 2032. I don't know what he's going to run for, but I'm going to vote for him. He's already been on the school board, so he knows how that runs. Maybe county commissioners, state representative, you will see him again. Last but not least here, too, is our teachers, our administrators, principals, and our kids. We've had a great year, and I appreciate everything everybody's done for this county.
Ms. Kraft?
Yes. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the high school presenting today the Youth Volunteer of the Year Award for Mallory and digging into Agriculture Day. That was really great. I also have been to several of the schools. I did Shawboro Elementary and Moyock Elementary kindergarten graduations, and Jackie's right. I enjoyed the one-liners from the kindergartners, and also the high school graduations for J.P. Knapp and Currituck County High School. Great speech, Jonathan. We loved it. And also to say to the teachers and administrators to enjoy your summer, and we're thank you for this great year.
Before we leave, you got to give us one of those liners.
Oh, I'm a starfish. I haven't had a call back in 16 months.
You going to give us the voice?
Oh, you want? Oh, okay. And I could do this very well. Tuna fish. I'm the tuna fish, and I can't carry a tuna in a bucket.
She's been repeating those to us all day.
Ms. Gaddis?
Not to, obviously repeat everything everybody's said, because some of the events did duplicate. We obviously all went to the graduations, but the end of the year is a very exciting time for everybody. I attended not only the graduations, but I also got the chance to go to the underclassmen awards at the high school and also the senior awards night. But then this morning, I was at Knott's Island Elementary and their awards ceremony and their 5th grade promotion up to the middle school, and it's a very exciting time for everybody. You've got a lot of excited children, a lot of excited parents, and what I learned in sitting through all of those schools is we have a lot of great kids in our community, and we have so much potential, and it's nice to see them grasping onto that at even a young age, coming all the way up through Jonathan and Rick and Thomas. Yeah, we need to really focus on that and let these teachers regroup during the summer, let these parents try to regroup over the summer, and start fresh in the fall and make more progress.
And I would just like to echo the comments of the other board members and wish the seniors who graduated this year all the luck in the world as you venture out on a new part of your life, and hope that everyone has a safe, happy, and healthy, enjoyable summer. With that, do I have a motion for adjournment? I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.